Hey guys, this is Razor Joe again. So today I wanted to do a little bit of a different video, and if it works out, I'm going to probably try and do like a separate series on this. But basically I'm going to go find some geocaches and do that on the bike here. For those of you who may have never heard of it, it's basically like Pokemon Go before Pokemon Go was ever a thing. And so people go out and hide treasure, or they just hide these pieces of paper that you have to find and sign the log, and they put the coordinates out on a website, and you grab those coordinates and you get your phone app or your GPS or whatever you're using to find it. You go locate this thing and sign your name on the log, and if it's big enough to have treasures, sometimes you leave a little trinket or something and you can take a trinket. And then you go home and go on your computer and log that you found it. And so it's kind of like Pokemon Go. You want to try and catch them all, find them all. But it's a big thing. There's like a whole community out there of folks who do this. And I was really big into it for a while. I have almost 2,000 finds of geocaches. I've even hidden a couple of geocaches, and on some of the ones I did, I put a lot of work into them. The whole goal is to disguise them so people who aren't geocachers can't just easily find them. And what you want to do is, make it hard to find, or either disguise the cache itself, or tuck it away in an area that someone's not going to stumble upon it by accident. And so in the community, the people who do not geocache, they're called muggles, kind of like from Harry Potter. And so you don't want muggles to know what you're doing or see what you're doing, and you don't want them to stumble upon it, because they'll take it. And one of the ones that I had made was I put like several hours of work into it. It was a tree root, and supposed to look like a tree root. It was actually a piece of PVC pipe. But anyway, I painted it and everything and put it in this area, and people were loving the cache. But then one day it turned up missing. Someone stumbled upon it. It could have been a cacher that just kept it, or it could have been a maintenance crew or something. But so that's what we're doing today, and we're gonna go find a cache or two or three and log it and take you guys along for the ride. So I'll bring you back when we get close to our first find. Alright guys, it should be around here somewhere. So we will park. Let's get off the road here. We'll park and see how close we are. Alright guys, so we should be getting pretty close. Let's see. Keeps taking me over in this direction. Oh, you guys get to see trees. Oh, I think I found it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It was just under a stone. So what we will do... Oh, there's treasures in here. I don't know if you can see. Oh, this is cool. My goal is to win a race around the world by putting more miles on my wheels. Okay, so this is a tracker. I'm not going to take that because I don't know where it's going. They're just trying to get miles, I think, on it. But basically, this is something that they would take and they would put in different geocaches, and people would take them and move them along to different ones. So I will sign the log here. Hope you guys can see that with this thing on my head. And then what we do is put it back. and hopefully replace it without anyone else seeing what we're doing. So it's down here in that area. I hope I didn't just bang the camera down. Let's see. Hopefully it's okay. So that was the first one. So I will get back on and then bring you guys back when we get close to the next one. See you in a bit. Alright guys, once I get an idea where this thing is, I will bring you all back. Said it's small. Yeah, this has to be it, guys, but I just can't pull it out of there. I mean, why else would this be attached to this and in there like that? Well, I guess we'll come up empty on this one. See you guys at the next one. Alright, we should be coming up on the next one here, and it should be at the end of this road. I just hope I don't get a nail in my tire. That's the thing too, this is just like when you're playing Pokemon Go, you guys have to be really cautious. Watch your back, because sometimes these things take you into roads less traveled, and if you're not watching, it can be dangerous. There could be people coming up behind you, etc. Although I haven't seen anybody yet, but I'll have my nose in my phone and get whacked in the head or something. Alright, I'll bring you guys back when I get close. Alright, it says I'm 40 feet away, and as you can see, it brought me to the other side of the freeway here. And a lot of times, if you've geocached, things like this sign where it says 6 feet, I'm about 6 feet away from it, looks like it could be on here. So I'm going to assume it's going to be, but I could be wrong. Ooh, that bee has a nest in there. Did not like me touching the pole. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is not here. There's an entire like wasp nest in this thing. Shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna look elsewhere because I just don't see it. Oh, wait a second. I see it. So I don't know if my camera can pick it up here, but there is a little container right there. Perfect size for one of the holes there. And so that's one of the things I'm talking about. It's just like a log that you sign, and there's a bee looking at me, waiting for me to grab this thing. Can I do it? Okay. Let's see if, I don't know if you can see how tiny that is, but it's just a little roll of paper. So we will stamp it with our name. If I can fit it on there, my gosh. Okay, I've signed it. I'm going to put it in here now. and close her back up and put it back for the next person. You know what would suck is if a freaking wasp flew right into my helmet. I'm going to put my face mask down. Alright. Oh, he was crawling. Did you see that? He was like heading right for me. Are you guarding that, buddy? Is that your geocache? I'm sorry. I'll leave it alone now. Crazy freaking wasp. I hope you can see that thing on camera. Alright guys, I will bring you back at the next one. Alright guys, we are here, and I think we're close. And the name on this one kind of indicates where it's going to be. So I'm going to start trying to find it here. Eight feet. 8 feet. Sometimes cachers put things inside poles like this, but I'm looking at this end thing here, and a lot of this just looks ripe for a geocache, honestly. Alright guys, I think I found it. I didn't see it at first, but on the sign on the back, it's just this little packet. So we will mess with it over by our bike. Yeah, it's like a little Ziploc baggie. Little Ziploc baggie with a log in it. Alright, now the tricky part is to put it back so people don't wonder what the heck you're doing. So one of the good ways with that is always just to grab your phone and pretend you're messing with your phone. Okay. And we wait. I'm not doing anything. This guy with a camera on his head and a green vest, what's he doing? Just nothing to see here, guys. Just keep on driving. Oh, there's like that's the Ducati place I drove by once before. They had a big old event the other day. Bunch of bikes from all over the place around there. Can I get this tucked down enough? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, with that silver tape on it, it blends into the back of that pretty well. Alright guys. So that is 3 out of 4, which isn't bad. There's some times where you don't find a couple. Could be that they're missing or whatever, or just couldn't find them. And I'm pretty sure we found that other one, but it wasn't coming out for whatever reason. But that's it. So hopefully you guys have fun. I might, do a few of these here and there. Maybe we'll get some more difficult ones, and maybe we'll even make one and place it. I'll try and make a really tough one, and I'll place it somewhere. And then once we publish it, we'll wait until we have a lot of time to do this, and then we'll just sit back and watch people show up and try and find it, because some of these people, they get alerts on their phones when these freaking caches come out. It is crazy, man. They just, all the alarms go off, and you'll end up with like 10 to 15 different geocachers there within like 2 hours trying to get the first to find, because sometimes there's prizes for the first to find and stuff like that. So it's a thing, guys. It's pretty crazy. So till next time, have a good one.